Talk about Mexican Independence Day. We can call this Teddy Atlas here in Las Vegas, Nevada. You heard from the champion himself.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Richard Ortiz of the Fighter's Voice, the only voice that matters. And like our guest today, the undefeated, the muscle, DEANGELO Evans, 14 wins, 13 of those wins coming by way of knockout, will be in the main event this Saturday. Santa Monica Pier. You know what? It's the Butterfly Brawl. And you know what? Hey, DEANGELO, this is for it all right here, man. I mean, all the hard work, everything you put in, now you're the headliner. How does that make you feel? Let's jump right into it. How does it make you feel?
Man, I feel good. Definitely feel great. Man, hard work pays off, especially if you put the work in.
Yeah, exactly. So when that opportunity calls, which exactly it did, you're more than ready.
Yeah, I jumped straight to it. I ain't even hesitate. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
You know, I've been thinking about this all day. What was that feeling like once you got that call? That you would be the main event?
Once I got the call, it was you know what I'm saying, same as being the co-main event. It's just lights, camera, action. When that call come, you know what I'm saying. As long as you ready and you stay ready, then you know what I'm saying, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But it wasn't nothing too crazy. It was just, hey, you're not the co-main event. You're the main event now. So I was like, oh, that's exciting.
And just knowing that it's for a great cause, you know, the Butterfly Brawl. I mean, it's awareness to fight cancer. A lot of the proceeds are going to fight cancer. It's 100%. All the people will be there. When I say 100%, I mean you got anybody that's in the boxing world. You have sponsors that are open and more than willing to contribute. Most of all, the fighters are putting on the event itself. It's going to be an awesome event. They got a great broadcast team, ring announcer, and promoter. You know, FIGHTBOOK. You know, it's doing big things. And once you knew the spot that it was going to be at, that it was going to be televised on CBS, did it change your mindset at all?
No, not necessarily. It's still like I ain't saying like I ain't never fought like on big platforms before, which I haven't, but I fought in front of some cameras. Same as every fight, you only fighting the dude that's in front of you. Everything else you tune out. So.
Well, I'm gonna give you some advice right off the bat. Okay, I'm not your manager, I'm not your agent, but if you're gonna be rocking Reebok, they better be paying some bills. You know, so Reebok right now, we're gonna tag you unless you're more than willing to sponsor the muscle himself, Mr. Evans. You know, well, right now he's wearing it right now because you know he just feels like wearing it, but you know,
right.
You know, then them checks can come in, contact his manager and his co-manager, and you guys work that out. I'm gonna tag IG on this. I'm gonna tag Reebok.
Okay.
And let them know.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that.
And they do make some nice boxing shoes. I'll give them that. They have some very nice boxing equipment. So, hey, you guys can work together.
They don't make the Reebok boots no more, man. Those was some. I like those. Those are some nice shoes.
Well, they're gonna have to do something to accommodate you. I don't care if they just got to bring some that are vintage or I'm sure there's some collectors out there. Somebody has them your size and ready to go. Couple pairs.
Right, man. I definitely would take those. I'll jump at that.
Well, speaking of sponsors, I got to keep the lights on, so I got to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, the McNaldo Brothers, proudly serving the Central Valley for over 25 years. From Visalia, Chowchilla, whether it's expert tree service or professional landscaping, we offer free estimates with a team you can trust. Voted the best in Central California in 2025. Call us today at 559-994-7746. And also, FIGHTBOOK is taking over the industry. If you're a cut man, if you're a boxer, if you're a promoter, if you're a ring announcer, commentator, showcase your services on fightbook.com. Make sure you subscribe to the subscription now. We're waiting for you. So, enough about that. I want to talk to you now that you are the headliner. We know that you're ready to go. It's coming up this Saturday. We got the weigh-in. You're on weight. You're on course. I can already tell because you're wearing the hoodie. You're making sure, you know, you take it out properly in the right way. What can the fans, the followers, and the supporters expect from the muscle? What's that first bell rings?
Um, man, power, skill. Um, man, I don't necessarily know, man, what to expect, man. I just bring what I got. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it get the job done. Other than that, man, I keep an open ear to my corner. You know, so yeah, that's all I got for right now.
Well, I watch your fight tape, man, and not only are you fast and in the muscle, I mean, you got some strength and some pop in your hands, man. And I remember the first time you were on the show, we talked about, well, you impressed one of your co-promoters, and he said, no, 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 I want you to come back again because I want you to make sure that it wasn't just one day.
Right,
This is
right,
the way
for
I am.
sure, for sure, man. I want you to make sure you like what you get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't just because you taste the product one time don't mean that's gonna be what the product gonna be like every time. So yeah, I had to make sure you like what you see.
Yes, and you know what? You took a gamble doing that, but you were so persistent and so confident in the attributes that you bring to the sport of boxing. You were saying, "Hey, come on, come on!" Because just remember, even when there's nobody in the building, somebody is always watching. And most of all,
Fact.
that person that needs to be watching is you need to watch yourself, because as you know, it's you versus you.
All the time, all the time.
Now, going into this fight, how much homework have you done? What do you know about your opponent, and are you ready to make those adjustments if he tries to pull a rabbit out of his hat?
Most definitely, man. We done did our film, we done did our research. So I ain't really surprised at what he gonna bring. I ain't surprised what he gonna pull out. We cover everything across the board, what he can do, what he might do. So if something do happen, man, I ain't gonna be surprised that it do, but I will definitely make that adjustment.
You know what's fight day like for you? What's fight week like for you right now? What are you feeling right now? What's going through your body? What's going through your mindset?
Oh, I want some tacos. I ain't gonna hold you. Look, some tacos. I mean, of course, I want to eat. It's a little nerve wracking. Little. I don't want to disappoint. I don't want to disappoint my coach because you know what I'm saying. That's who been with me from day one. Of course, my managers. Other than that, I don't. It's it's a little bit of it's a little bit of I really can't put my finger on it. Just a little bit of everything. Feelings everywhere. Jumping.
Every fighter deals with it. It's the stress, it's the pressure leading up, it's the responsibility. You got to get that, make that weight. Got to make sure you're strong. Got to make sure you're ready mentally, physically, spiritually. And I know once you get closer, like I'll say Thursday, it's already game on. You got that mentality already, and I could tell because I've been around fighters during fight week, and they make that transition. Like we're talking now, I probably won't want to talk to you right before your weight cutting or during your weight cutting. It's how I stay away from fighters. I give them their privacy, and to make that transition, and then that day of. So I wanted to see exactly where you're at today, right now, because you're getting ready to make that transition, especially Thursday.
Oh yeah, man. It's sometimes I ain't gonna say sometimes, but you definitely gotta go to a dark space. So it's maybe you gotta make the adjustment, or maybe you made the adjustment so much that you don't know that you had that the adjustment is already like a natural thing. So whenever they say go, you know what I'm saying, you already there.
It's that great muscle memory that some fighters possess, and some are still learning as they go. Some hit the curve, but you
Like,
seem to have that it factor about you.
yeah, I heard that, but I don't necessarily know what they mean by that. So they be like, man, you got that it factor. I'm like, man, I just do what I'm told, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Just keep doing what you're doing, keep that work ethic up, man. And you know, for you to know that this is for a good cause, Fight Book has put in this event on. I mean, the who's who, like I said, is going to be there. National TV, everybody's going to be there. You're going to put out after you're victorious and after this fight is all said and done. What would you like to do personally in the sport of boxing?
Personally, I thought about it a lot. I like to put North Carolina on the map. I like to get my name and who to look out for. Um, like man, y'all heard of that kid Muscle? Man, yeah, keep an eye out for him, and that'll make me like surprised right there. Make me feel like I did something. So other than that, man, just you know what I'm saying, put the state on the map. You know what I'm saying? So ain't much that I thought about the sport. Just you know what I'm saying, keep an eye out for me and put North Carolina on the map.
Now, this fight Saturday will be at 140s.
Yes, sir. It'll be at 140.
I'm going to name two guys to you, and let me know what the first thing to come to mind, if you even recognize the name. Gabriel Flores Jr.
Don't know.
Okay. Brian Lua.
Don't know.
Okay. Okay. I'm just naming you some guys that I know that are 140-pound division, and you know they're a tough out. And I'm just thinking somewhere down the line that'd be a great matchup, because when I found out you were 140, I was like, oh my gosh. You know, I know these other guys are pushing forward as well, but you know, 140 is a
Right.
division. You know that, and you're comfortable.
Yeah,
in
it's jumping. It's jumping.
Yes, it is.
Uh,
Did you happen to catch the Regis Prograis fight last? Was it 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago against JoJo Diaz?
JoJo.
Yeah.
I seen clips. I seen clips of it. That was a tough fight. I feel like he made it tough for himself. He could have stayed on the outside. JoJo is actually a great boxer. He know what he's doing. So that was definitely pretty dope. Um, I can't remember. I can't recall who won that fight.
Um, Regis pulled it out. It was a very close decision,
Okay,
but he pulled
okay,
it out.
okay. I'm about to say about it, cause I've been in the ring with JoJo. JoJo is definitely like a close range fighter. So that was that would have been dope to see in person. I wanted to do camp with Regis, uh, and I love to do camp with JoJo, but I just sparred him for a couple rounds when I was in LA last time. So man, any one of those guys I love to fight, get in the ring with.
Well, what about the other Vargas, Emiliano?
I heard about him. He's pretty big. I ain't heard too much about him. I seen a couple skills on him. He's pretty short. Pretty short.
Well, I'm telling you, that's something that he's always possessed, but it wasn't until he got on national TV and able to showcase those talents. Just like we talked about
Right.
FIGHTBOOK.com, you're able to showcase your talents, your attributes, and everything that you offer the sport. Well, this Saturday, Mr. Evans, you're going to get more than the opportunity. The main event, national TV. They got one heck of a broadcasting team there. They got one heck of a person doing the post-fight interviews, one heck of a ring announcer. So it's that team they put together. You have to say to yourself, they brought in this team because of me. I'm the main
Right.
event because of your opportunity. I mean, God knew you were going to become the main event before the main event fell through or what have you.
Right.
Being the co is the main event anyway. So you were going to put out anyways. They just bumped you up a notch. And now when you taste that piece of that pie, there's no looking back. It's all forward steps from here.
Oh man, I'm definitely excited, man. Besides the great cause, man, like I said, man, I'm excited, man. I just want to put on a good performance, man. Let them know that, you know what I'm saying, light skinned people can still fight.
Yeah, and you know what? You're going to have the youngest ring announcer in the world. I believe he's going to do a couple bouts. Killer
I
Cam's going to be
seen
in the
I
house.
seen that. Yeah. Shout out to what is that, Killer Cam?
Killer Cam, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you're going to have an all-star lineup there. You're part of that all-star lineup. Can you share with us what's going to be your walkout song Saturday?
The future of combat sports, a centralized platform where fighters, fans, coaches, promoters, and anyone involved in a fight game connect, communicate, and do business. Fighters can find fights, fans follow every move, and everyone in a fight game can showcase their services. Whether you're looking to promote a fight, find a cut man, or book talent, it's all here. FIGHTBOOK is changing the fight game forever. Welcome to the revolution.
I got something 50 Cent, man, I'm ready to go to war. That's about it, man. I don't know exactly what song, but 50 Cent, man, I'm pumped. You know what I'm saying? Back against the wall. Not necessarily, but that's where my mindset is at. So 50, something with 50 Cent.
There you go. There you go. Something to get that beat going, keep that hype up, and get your flow going. Now, any wardrobe, you want to share that with us? What color are you coming in, and who's it done by? You want to give any shout outs to your designer?
My aunt, she don't really do Instagram or social media. She
Okay.
like a low key. She do Broadway dresses and stuff like that. She real nice
Nice.
with the stitching. But it's something bright. It's something bright.
Okay. Right on. You don't want to give too much away. It got to be a surprise.
Yeah, something bright.
So leading up to this, you were in shape already. You were in the gym, just waiting for that phone call. Didn't have a fight date. You got that call. You didn't hesitate. When did it dawn on you? When did it set in? Like, oh man, okay, I know I'm the co-main event. I know I'm on the poster. I know I'm ready to rock and roll. But now I'm in front of the poster. To be a participant is one thing, right? You show gratitude. But now you're the face of the show come Saturday.
It was I mean, it wasn't really necessarily like a surprise. Whenever Mark throws a show, I mean, of course he gonna want to throw his fighters on there, but man, he gave me the code like, man, I got a big show I want you to be on. I was like, man, that's dope. He was like, then I got the call. He was like, man, you might get bumped up to be the main event. I was like, oh, that's pretty dope. And then he hit me with all the great attributes that come with it, the stars that's coming through, who you get to show out for, and I was like, oh man, that's that's a little that's a surprise.
Does
So
that just add a little bit more on your workouts? Your attitude changes. You know, that momentum you want, and that motivation.
it definitely does, cause I don't want to mess up. I don't want to miss a beat, especially even though they watching. I definitely don't want to disappoint my coach, cause you know what I'm saying. If I, even though they might be announcing the fight, you know what I'm saying, co-hosting, you know what I'm saying, ring announcer, they might be doing anything outside the ring, but they not. My coach is the one that they call the shots, man. They ain't the one that's cussing me out in that corner.
Yeah, they got a job to do, man. They got to protect
Right.
you. They got to bring out the best in you. They know what you're capable of, and sometimes they got to dig down and make sure you snap out of what you're doing if you're not performing. So,
Right.
like I said, you got to be ready mentally, physically, and spiritually. You got to have it all together. I've been hearing good things about your corner, that you guys got that chemistry together, and that says a lot.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Been rocking with them for a couple years now.
Listen, I heard somewhere, because last time you didn't mention this, last time you were on the show, that you're a very good wrestler.
Y'all be doing y'all research.
That's what I heard. I heard that you were a pretty good wrestler, man.
Man, I do my ones and twos on the mat, man. I do my ones and twos.
Now, let's just say this. If we went a different lane other than boxing, do you think you would have maybe been doing some cage fighting? Was that something that that went through your thought process at all? At all? Let's be honest. Come on.
Nah, It has not. I like my feet on the floor, and I don't like to taste nobody's feet. So, Only thing, if I was gonna do something else besides boxing, I really wanted to do and be an Olympian wrestler. I wanted to go to the Olympics for like Jordan Burroughs. Other than that, man, I was probably gonna be a chef.
Yeah, I remember you talked about that. You told me you like to cook,
Yeah,
and you told me
yeah. I
personally
don't.
you like anything with pasta on it.
Yeah, but any other sport, nah, I wasn't really into any other sport. I was just trying to get out the hood. Um,
Well, I know when you're not boxing, when you're not sharing the ring with somebody, when you're not training or you're not taking a photo shoot, when you got that lull time, I mean, you love to spend it with your kids. You don't want to be disturbed. You don't want to
but
respect my privacy when you're with your kids. And how much of a motivation for this particular fight are your kids playing? What role are they playing in this fight? I know that's a no-brainer question. I know it's everything, but I want to hear it out of your mouth.
They play a big part. That's part of my sacrifice that I do. Even though it takes a toll on me. Whenever I do get done fighting, I spend as much time as I can before I get that other call. Like, hey, we got another fight lined up. So they play a big part, and whenever they do see me, they be like, they love to play with me. So I miss the kiddos.
Yeah, well, they miss their dad, and I'm sure they're proud of their dad, and they're going to be watching. Knowing that everybody's going to be watching on this planet, because you're going to have other 140s. Believe me, they're watching. They heard of the name. They know who you are. And the fact that I threw those names out there and you didn't know who they are, that doesn't tell me that you don't keep up with the sport of boxing. It tells me this guy's laser focused. All he's focusing on is what's ahead of him, what's in his lane. So that tells me a lot. That I wasn't doing it so you can say, oh yeah, I know who he is, or oh, I know who this person is. I wanted to see where your mindset's at.
Right. Respect that.
Absolutely, man. Listen, man, you said Mark puts on great fights. FIGHTBOOK is out there doing its thing. Talk to us what it's like being under the promotion of FIGHTBOOK, getting it done. I mean, what can the fans expect that have never been to a FIGHTBOOK event?
Well, this is also my first FIGHTBOOK event. The last one was sponsored by Wise Owl, by my management team,
Okay.
but it's great being up on the mark. You know what I'm saying? The Wise Owl company. I mean, my comrades pretty cool with Brandon Adams. I ain't met Red yet. I believe that's the bronze Olympian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we just signed. I ain't get to meet her yet, and we have a 154 pounder at a I want to say Omaha, but dang, I forgot his name that fast too. I wasn't even thinking about him, but it's mm, he trained with Coach O.
Well, you know
Um,
what? You got that laser focus right now. I'm sure you'll
it
remember
come
that.
back to me, but my comrade's pretty cool, man. I trust Mark in everything he do. Like he said before, man, he wouldn't do business if it wasn't family. So
This segment is sponsored by the Maldonado Brothers, proudly serving the Central Valley for over 25 years. From Visalia to Chowchilla, whether it's an expert tree service or professional landscaping, we offer free estimates and a team you can trust. Voted best in Central California for 2024 and aiming for a repeat in 2025. Call 559-994-7746 today, and let's bring your outdoor vision to life. Superior quality to create your perfect environment. Well, I know this particular event, and he's crossing every T and dotting every I. And I know he's been going to meetings, he's been swamped, he's been busy, he's just been full of chaos. But somebody like Mark Habibi can handle this. And this is the type of opportunity he was born for. And I know he's going to put on bigger and stronger events in the future. So that's somebody, you're in good hands is what I want to explain to you. But this you already know. You as well as your co-manager.
oh yeah. Well, he's not my co-manager, he's my manager.
No, your co-manager. You mentioned was it Cannon?
Lamont Rose.
Okay.
No, Cannon signed with me. He's on the Wise Owl management team.
Okay. Well, I stand corrected then. I just thought I know Mark was managing you with somebody else, but yeah, I know Mark was the shot caller, calling everything that needs to be done.
Lamont Roseboro.
Okay. There you go. Shout out to him.
It's my co-manager.
And speaking of the Cannon, I know he's getting ready just to drop some huge news. It's at the tip of my tongue, but out of respect, I don't do that. But I'm happy for him, and he's going to shock the world and put the world on blast and let them all know, hey, don't sleep on the Cannon.
Facts. So he gonna, I think he's gonna be at the fight if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I hear that he is going to be at the fight, and you guys got a great team, man. I mean, iron sharpens iron. You're going to get this done. First of all, I want to thank you for taking this late interview. A lot of people don't know it's a 3-hour difference where we're at, and we were trying to work it out, and you were down for it. We worked it out. And I usually take up a little more and go into other detail, but out of respect, I had Regis Prograis scheduled to come on the show, but it was fight week, and I really didn't want to mess with him because I didn't want to be that guy to mess with his mindset, because my questions are a little different than everybody else's. I mean, I get it, I try to get into it, but I want to keep your mindset. I want to keep you focused because I'm on Team Evans and Team FIGHTBOOK. So being that said, I'm gonna have to let you go early. I know you got to get your sleep. I know you got some last minute duties you need to take care of as far as the boxing, sharpening those tools. You got that strong, healthy weight cut. And, you know, I'm hearing that your weight cut is good because you've been doing this since you were a wrestler. So for you, you've been there, done that. And a lot of people, they wait to the last minute and they put themselves and their bodies and their mind in danger. You being the professional you are and the team that you have, it's going to be right on task and picture perfect. So I appreciate you coming on the show. I'm going to give you the platform right now. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to or anything that you want to tell anybody?
Shout out to Mark, the team. Other than that, man, shout out FIGHTBOOK, shout out Rozal. Man, if you in the city, come check out the fight, man. If you're not and you want to catch some action, man, watch it live on NBC Live.
There it is, this Saturday in the main event, the Muscle. DEANGELO Evans is being the main event, so take note, take your cameras there, take your pins there, get some autographs, take some fan pictures. My man's fan friendly, he contributes to the sport of boxing, and if you buy a ticket, he's going to make sure you get your money's worth, because when the first bell rings, expect fireworks, expect excitement, and don't get up and get a drink or don't blink because you may just miss the entire fight. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube, please do at www.youtube.com/thefightersvoice. Remember, every fighter has a voice, and so do you. I want to thank you once again, Mr. Evans, for taking the time out of your busy schedule, and it is fight week. I respect that you took the time and wish you nothing but the best Saturday. I may not be in the house, but I definitely got to watch you throw down this Saturday.
I appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate you too, man. And hey, I don't got to tell you what to do. Just give it your all, man. You're successful. You're a professional. You know what you're doing, and I expect nothing but a great result Saturday evening. So here at the Fighter's Voice, man, we wish you the best, man.
Appreciate you.
And as always, my man, it's a wrap. Thumbs up for Richie.
It's always voiceography at its finest. So on behalf of Richard Ortiz, the special guests, saying hasta luego, babies. And always, thanks for listening.